Hi, this is Alcan, and welcome back to my channel. We had a tragedy here in New York on board an F train at Steel Avenue in Coney Island. That was a big terminal for the B division. You know, BNTIND. We have 4 lines that run through there. One particular F train, an individual set a woman on fire. We still don't know why. We're not going to show you the video because the woman was alive, and she's walking on fire, and it's a bit too graphic to be put on here. I don't have the type of software that could block out some of the what's happening to the lady. Yeah, they died, despite the fact that they had put out the police put out the fire with the fire extinguishers, but it was too late. Anyway, the individual was caught, and we're gonna get into it. What happened? This is from Eyewitness News, New York. So, a person of interest is in custody after a woman was set on fire and killed aboard a subway train in Brooklyn on Sunday morning. So, officers at the Coney Island subway station just before 7:30 this morning received a call for a woman in need of assistance. Police said 33-year-old suspect walked up to the victim while they were both riding the L train and used a lighter to ignite the woman's clothing. Officers who were on patrol went to investigate and saw the woman fully engulfed in flames inside the subway station. Officers extinguished the flames, and responding EMS technician pronounced the woman dead. The suspect and the woman did not interact with each other. That's what they're saying. Police said that 3 high schoolers called 911 once they identified the suspect, and the officers were able to catch him on an F train in Herald Square. The victim's age and identity is unknown at this time. See, what happened was when they did respond, the individual was seen on video, both the MTA and a citizen's video. Seen the guy set her clothes on fire. Then he gets off the train. Then he gets onto a bench and starts looking at her being burned, like he was watching the Christmas log in a being lit up. I mean, it is kind of sick that an individual would do that. Sits there and look at his handiwork, because I mean, I don't know what else to say. Anyway, the individual was caught. He's a migrant from Guatemala. He's been here for several years. Don't know his if he had any prior incidents prior to this incident. We don't know at this time, but he's here illegally, as far as we know. But the fact is that this is as heinous as what happened to the CEO of United Healthcare in the beginning of the month, and getting shot in the back on the way to an investors meeting. Not a lot of people are going to have a stomach for this. I mean, here they are complaining about the migrants and all this problems they're bringing to the city. This is definitely going to make things worse for the city, because now they can't go around saying, well, all these migrants are innocent people. They're not this and not that. But when you have one doing something this heinous, it even makes Tren de Agua look like angels compared to what this one person did. So we don't know if this person has any mental health issues or whatever it is, but it was a horrible, horrible crime to set somebody on fire and then calmly walk into off the train to a bench and watch the person you set on fire continue to get burned to death. Yes, she was pronounced dead at the scene. Horrible. Like I said, I worked for New York City Transit for over 33 years before I left December 2018. And they wanted me to come back, and I said, oh, hell no, I ain't coming back. Crime was the number one reason why I would not come back. And as you saw through my video, if you have seen it in the news, like X and Eyewitness News, whatever, it proves my point why I wouldn't come back. I didn't feel confident knowing how the crime is on the New York City subway. It was starting to rear its ugly head around 2018 that I don't want to be involved with the system as is right now. And, we still have people being pushed in front of trains, people being assaulted, people getting robbed, assaulted with weapons, and all kinds of other nonsense. I've been a victim of the crime on the New York City subway. I didn't feel confident that I would be able to get back, not only operating the train, but worried about crime. And then, of course, back then in 2021, when they wanted me to come back, we had the Omicron virus about to come down in the system, and trying to get people to wear the mask. I wasn't too crazy about that because, a lot of times people didn't listen to me before, and they're not going to listen to me now to put a mask on. Come on. So, hell no. I would have lost whatever time I had left with Michelle. For what? For a few $1,000s, it wasn't worth it? No. I know people like to come back to work and operate trains again, but my time is come and gone. The equipment I love to operate is no longer there. I don't like the R179s. I would have loved to operate an R211, but the controller's in the middle. But the 179 had this weird thing and couldn't figure it out. I didn't want to deal with it. But like I said, crime is always a problem on the New York City subway in this couple of decades. So we're glad the guy got caught. Now we have to find out who he is, what his history is, and what they're going to do to him. By the way, even though he got caught in Manhattan, since the crime happened in Brooklyn, we don't have to worry about Alan Bragg's getting his 2 cents in there because that's a different DA in Brooklyn. He's not going to play his games. So Zalcan saying so long for now. Don't forget your stop.